My wife destroyed our marriage to feel alive again and ended up with herpes that made her completely undateable. I'm Marcus, married to Jessica for 8 years. She works as a graphic designer and I'm an accountant. We had what I thought was a solid marriage. Decent house, stable jobs, talking about kids soon. Everything changed when Jessica started her Instagram fitness account 18 months ago. What began as posting workout videos quickly exploded to 50,000 followers. Suddenly our quiet suburban life wasn't enough. Jessica needed constant validation, expensive athleisure, professional photo shoots, and networking events every weekend. She'd spend hours responding to DMs from thirsty guys right in front of me. "It's just business, Marcus," she'd say, posting increasingly revealing content. But I could see how the comments and messages made her light up in ways I hadn't seen in years. She started talking about our marriage like it was holding her back. "I need to level up" became her favorite phrase. She'd criticize my basic job, our boring house, my low energy compared to her new influencer friends. The breaking point came 8 months ago. Jessica announced she was moving to LA for better opportunities. Really, she was chasing some wannabe fitness influencer named Tyler who'd been sliding into her DMs, promising to help her career if she came out. "This is my chance to really live, Marcus. I can't waste my prime years in suburban mediocrity." I begged her to reconsider, suggested couples therapy, anything, but she was already mentally gone, talking about brand deals and collaboration opportunities like they were guaranteed. She packed up and left on a Tuesday, posted a story about choosing herself and leveling up her life. The comments were full of her followers calling her queen and inspiring. Tyler lasted exactly 3 weeks before he dumped her. Turns out he had a rotation of Instagram girls he'd lure out to LA with promises of fame. Jessica was devastated but too proud to come home. Instead, she doubled down, convinced she could make it work. Started going to influencer parties, doing collaborations with random guys for content. Each post got more desperate, more revealing, chasing the engagement high. Her content shifted from fitness tips to barely disguised thirst traps. She was staying in different guys' apartments, calling them brand partnerships and networking. Meanwhile, I was processing our separation, talking to lawyers, trying to rebuild my life. Friends kept sending me her increasingly unhinged posts, workout videos that were basically soft porn, stories about living her truth. The decline was obvious to everyone except Jessica. Her engagement started dropping as the algorithm punished her content shift. Legitimate fitness brands wanted nothing to do with her new image. 2 months ago, the posts suddenly stopped. Radio silence for weeks. Then her sister called me. Jessica was in urgent care, crying and alone. She'd contracted herpes from one of her collaboration partners at some influencer house party. The guy ghosted her the moment she tried to contact him about it. But the real devastation came when word spread through the LA influencer scene. Screenshots of her diagnosis somehow leaked, probably from the guy who gave it to her. Her remaining followers started dropping like flies. Brands pulled their partnerships immediately. The fitness community she'd tried so hard to break into completely froze her out. Nobody wanted to be associated with her anymore. Jessica came crawling back to our hometown, tail between her legs, forced to move in with her parents. Her Instagram went from 50 Kelvin followers to barely 2,000 bots and creeps. The worst part? She tried to get back into dating, thinking she could just not disclose her condition. But karma caught up fast. The LA influencer drama had followed her home. Guys would recognize her, swipe left immediately. When she did match with someone who didn't know her story, the moment she had to disclose her STD status, they'd block her instantly. The dating pool that had seemed endless when she was married suddenly dried up completely. Now she keeps texting me, asking if we can work things out. Says she's learned her lesson, realizes what she had, promises she's changed. But I'm done being plan B. She chose temporary validation over permanent love. She gambled our marriage on Instagram fame and lost everything: her health, her career, her reputation, and any chance at future relationships. The alive feeling she was chasing cost her the ability to truly live. Now she gets to experience the consequences of trading real love for fake likes, alone and undateable. I filed for divorce last month. She can keep her 2,000 bot followers,